In the last video, we went over JQL, Jira Query Language, and filters. What we're going to do is we're going to apply those filters that we created in the last video to reports and dashboards in Jira. So let's go ahead and head over to Jira and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Coming over to Jira, here's the filter that we created in our last video. So anything that was created in the last 24 hours and the project equals development 2.0. What we're going to do is we're going to create a dashboard. The way that we're going to create a dashboard is we're going to go to this dashboards dropdown. And if you already have a dashboard and you want to just add it onto that dashboard, you can go ahead and click that dashboard, or you can go to view all dashboards. I'm going to go ahead and click the existing dashboard. If you don't have an existing dashboard, what you can do is you can hit create dashboard. When you go to create a dashboard, there are lots of different things that you can do. So you can name the dashboard, you can enter a description of the dashboard of what it's for viewers. So if you want your whole organization to be able to see it, or maybe just a group, or maybe just a few users, go ahead and add those users here and hit add. If you put your organization and then you hit add, you have to remember to hit add, otherwise it won't save those changes. The editors, the same thing. Anyone that you want to be able to edit that dashboard, add them here, click that add button, otherwise those changes will not be saved. So I'm going to use an existing dashboard, and what we're going to do is once you're on your dashboard, you can go ahead and you can hit edit. If you've just created your dashboard, you might just see all of these gadgets immediately pop up. What we're going to do is we are going to look at these gadgets on the right-hand side first. Gadgets are basically just different things and gadgets that you can add to your dashboard to filter and pull certain information that you're looking for. So here you can see you have an assigned to me gadget. So this will pull anything that is assigned to you. If you want to add that, you can. The other thing that we have here is average age. We have average time and status. We have a bubble chart. We have filter counts and filter results. I like the filter results. This is actually what we're going to use for the created less than 24 hours filter that we had created in the last video. So go ahead and add filter results to your dashboard if you are following along. And if you continue to scroll down, you can definitely explore the different gadgets. They have a pie chart and just different things that they have for you to be able to pull metrics on your project, on your team, and display them on this dashboard. And so that's really what dashboards are for. They're able to pull the information that it is that you're looking for, as well as provide metrics for teams or for projects to review on how their project is going and how their team is operating. So again, for this example, I'm just going to choose filter results in the assigned to me gadget. Here you can see I have a created versus resolved chart for development 2.0. The red really signifies anything that was created, and the green shows anything that was closed out as resolved. And so this can be helpful if you want to see whether or not you're creating more work than you're closing out. And so are you just going to continuously build up a backlog that your team is never going to be able to support? Or did you put all of these issues at the beginning of the project, and have you been making good progress and continuous progress in closing out all those different issues for your project? And so that's one way that the created versus resolved chart can be helpful on a dashboard. Here we're going to go to the filter results gadget that I've added. If you do want to move the gadget into a different location, you can click, hold, and drag it to a different location on your dashboard. So I'm going to click and drag it to the right. Here's where we're going to select our filter. So you can go ahead and hit advanced search. As your organization grows, there will be a lot of filters here, and you will often need to search for your filter with the advanced search, and then coming over to this search bar as well. And so here we're going to type in created less than 24 hours. And I'm going to hit search. And here you can see I have created in the last 24 hours and created less than 24 hours ago. So I'm going to hit the created less than 24 hours ago because that's the filter that we had just recently created. Here, under number of results, this shows you how many issues you want to display in this gadget on the first page. There will be multiple pages if more than 10 results appear and fall under this gadget. I like to leave it at 10 for now, sometimes even shorten that to 5. You can always click in and see what the rest of the results are. And so we're going to leave this as 10. Here it shows you the issue type, the issue key, the summary, and the priority. The other thing that I want to know is what project that issue was created in. And the other thing that'll be helpful for me is status. So what status is that issue in? Has it already been looked at? An assignee. And so has anyone been assigned to it? What's the priority? Of course, what's the issue key and what's the summary? And so here, project, we'll do issue type, we'll do key. And so you can click and drag the different columns you want to display and the order you want them to be displayed in. And so here, if you drop down, there's a little checkbox that says update every 15 minutes. Go ahead and select that checkbox. That just means that everything will be refreshed and the results will be refreshed every 15 minutes. And go ahead and hit save. So now you can see the filter's results created less than 24 hours ago does pull up that created less than 24 hours ago task that and story that we had created just so that something would populate underneath this filter. Here you can see only 1 out of 1 result is populating. If I had more than 10, then if you wanted to see all the others, it would give you an option to click to another page. Or if you wanted to view the entire list of all those things, you could click into this and it'll give you the entire list of those results in this view. And here we have the assign to me gadget. So again, number of results to display on the first page. Let's go ahead and make this 5. And then here again, issue type. I want to know what the priority of something is. I also want to know the status. Let's go ahead and add status. I also want to know what project it's for, in case I have work coming from multiple projects and multiple teams. So I want to know what project. I want to know the priority. I want to know the issue type, the key, the summary, and the status. And if you do have due dates on things, you can add due date. That might be helpful to keep in mind. Again, go ahead and click that update every 15 minute checkbox and hit save. So now you can see anything that's assigned to me. It tells me what project it's under, what the priority is, what the issue type is, what the key is, so I can click into that issue. You can also click into the issue from the summary. So the summary as well, the status, and the due date if there was any assigned. Again, 1 of 2 results here. If I wanted to see all of those results, let's say there was like 50, you can go ahead and open that into a new tab and view all those results in a page like this. You do have the ability to refresh gadgets on your own in the dashboard view, and the way that you'll do that is first we're in this edit screen, so we're going to go ahead and hit done. Before we hit done, just real quick, you can change the layout of your dashboard. So if you want just a single column, you can have a single column and have all your gadgets in a single column. You can have the 2 columns, which is what I had initially. You can have 3 columns if you want that view. You can have this view right here, so the left sidebar, or you can have a right sidebar. I'm used to the 2 columns and just seeing both of those there. And so again, I have the assigned to me. I like the filter results, so let's go ahead and move that up there. So we have our filtered results for created less than 24 hours ago. If you want to rename that, you can go ahead and click the ellipses icon and hit configure. And then you can rename this. So you can exit out and delete the filter results and just name it created less than 24 hours ago. Hit save. Now those changes are saved. So once you're done configuring your board, go ahead and hit done. And now you can see because we just updated our board, everything was refreshed. But if it had been maybe 10 minutes and we just wanted to see if anything else came in, you could come on any gadget and you can hit that refresh icon and it'll refresh that gadget and the results that pull from it. You can also refresh your entire dashboard by hitting this refresh button in the top right hand corner. And so again, dashboards can be really helpful. They can help you use your dashboard as a one-stop shop to find all of your work that's assigned to you across various projects using a JQL that you create. Or it can help you keep track of things that were created in the last 24 hours and have a one-stop shop to come view here and make sure that you're not missing anything. Or if you want to use that filter subscription, you can also use that as well to make sure that you don't miss anything that comes in that's urgent. Or, of course, dashboards very much so can be used for metrics for a project or for a team. And so dashboards are super useful in Jira. You just need to make sure that you understand JQLs and the filters and the information that's being displayed. But definitely go ahead and Create your own dashboard, start messing around with the different gadgets that are offered, and figure out what works best for your needs.